What's happening, guys? My name is Dan and welcome to my basement. Today we're going to check out a very awesome, very sexy deluxe edition. We have a futuristic, post-apocalyptic, cyborg samurai story called Rai. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We have Rai, the Deluxe Edition 2019, written by Dan Abnett and drawn by Juan Jose Ripe. Collecting Rai 2019 1 through 10, Fallen World numbers 1 through 5, Rai, the History of the Valiant Universe number 1, material from Bloodshot 2019 FCBD Special, along with 20 plus pages of extras. My apologies for any glare. This book is super glossy. I love the exterior material that was used here. It's kind of like a cloth finish. This is actually the first book I ever purchased from Valiant Comics. Believe it or not, I've been wanting to read Rai for a while now, and finally glad that I did. Rai is a mix of genres that are definitely some of my favorite. Post-apocalyptic, sci-fi, samurai, if that's a genre. And it works very well. It's a shame it's taken me this long to get here, but we are here. This book demands your full attention. There's a lot going on here from the overall universe, each specific character, their powers, abilities, and position. It does a good job of recapping the history of what has happened between our main character Rai and his father, and the fallen astral city of New Japan, and the different groups, including a very interesting religious cult. The story takes place in the year 4002 AD, following a half-human, half-cyborg called Rai and his many interesting companions who will have to face an impossible battle pretty much for the fate of humanity. The story is heavily rich and detailed, taking place after the destruction of New Japan caused by Rai's AI father, a tyrannical, godlike figure, and he is back, and he's pretty pissed off about some past events, which I'll let you discover for yourself. There are 3 main story arcs in here. Most are very satisfying. I found the final arc to be lacking in story and kind of left off on an annoying cliffhanger. So it starts off with the Valiant Bloodshot FCBD 2019 special, which recaps some of Rai's backstory and also leads into a brand new arc continuing on with Fallen World numbers 1 through 5. Now, this is where we get reintroduced to Rai and the supporting characters he's teamed up with, like Lula, a female with one eye, an advisor to Rai to say the least. Karana, known as a geomancer, she is a mystic elemental responsible for the Earth's well-being pretty much. Kind of got some Swamp Thing vibes off her. And her badass bodyguard named Gillid. This arc is heavy on the dialogue, but really gets the ball rolling for the remainder of the book. We get introduced to our main villain and a religious cult that he's associated with. After that, in our second arc, the story takes a bit of a departure, introducing never-before-seen character Raijin, who is Rai's older brother. He is an android, and he is accompanying Rai through the wastelands of Earth in search of certain enemies associated with our main villain, Rai's father. This is a great arc. You get to see what the post-apocalyptic landscapes of Earth look like, and the different gangs of people and creatures trying to survive. And this story kind of bleeds into the third arc with similar goals and ideas in mind, hunting down certain individuals and trying to stop Rai's father from increasing his stronghold. My God, the art is gorgeous in this book. You can see a bit of an evolution from start to finish, which I feel gets better and better with each issue. Some really detailed, glossy panels that really pop off the page at times. I couldn't be more happy. As for the build of the book, this is some high quality stuff here. The exterior is cloth wrapped and it feels awesome. You just have to worry a little bit about some dirt and some hairs sticking to it, but easily cleanable. The only downside I found was in the character explanation of Rai. I wish they would have expanded more on his actual powers, abilities, and what he's actually capable of. Other than that, I really enjoyed this book. If you are a fan of sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, wandering samurai stories, you may really like this. Also, if you're a fan of humanoids, Jodorowsky sci-fi books, this feels very similar. Something to keep in mind. So until next time, guys, thanks for tuning into the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell. And of course, we'll see you in the next video. Take care.